Max, Week 12, Game of the Week, two teams looking to shore up their spot in the playoffs as the Atlanta Falcons are in the Big Apple to take on the New York Jets. Falcons come into play owning the 5th seed in the NFC and a 7-3 record. The Jets 8-2 is good for first place in the AFC East. The Falcons would punt their first possession, their first play from scrimmage for the Jets offense here, and Zach Wilson almost gives the ball right back. Looking for his tight end up the middle, and Deion Jones is there to make the play, but he can't hold on and it falls incomplete. Close call right off the bat for New York. After a gain of 9 on second down, they try to convert on third with a fullback run to the left side, but Dan Chisena is there to deny them, and they would have to punt. So, Cordero Patterson goes back to receive, and the punt looks to be heading into the end zone. But Patterson goes back and catches it, and you can see here that he's on the one as it drops into his hands. So he has to avoid the sideline when he goes back into the end zone, and he knows he has to take it out or it's a safety. Not the best move by the veteran return specialist. He would be taken down at the 8, where the Falcons start their drive. Second down for them, and their offense looks to improve on the drive from last time. Jarrett Doege sells the play action to perfection and hits Calvin Ridley on the right side for 33 yards. Mark him down at the 49. A couple of minutes later, now they're in the red zone. It's going to be 2nd and 10. And Doege, he's going to look for his man in the end zone. He finds him, but the throw is wide. And that's an opportunity that they're going to wish they had back. You hate to see your quarterback miss one like that. Next play, he's passing again, and this one was a bit more contested. He rolls out to his left. The throw goes off the hands of Kyle Pitts. And an incomplete pass on third typically means it's 4th down. The Falcons would kick a field goal to open the scoring. They lead 3-0. Jets have the ball now. It's 1st and 10, and Wilson wants to make a play. He's got a wide open Jamison Crowder over the middle and hits him for 24, but he wasn't done there. A few plays later, and it's Tyler Kroft this time getting open and making the catch for a gain of 25. 1st and goal from the 9 for the Jets, and then on 2nd down, Michael Carter does his job and finishes it off with a rush to the left side. New York leads now by a score of 7-3, and that was an excellent drive by Gang Green, capped off by a rush from one of the league leaders in rushing touchdowns. Coming into this one, he sat at number 2 in the Madden Avengers with 19, trailing only J.K. Dobbins of the Ravens. Second quarter, Falcons' next drive, they run the play action, and Kyle Pitts is totally uncovered about 5 yards ahead of the line of scrimmage. Doege gets it to him, and he bursts ahead for a gain of 27. Makes a couple of guys miss, and he's out at the 21. One play later, it's 2nd and 5, and this time it's Doge's turn to get away with one. He throws to the right side, and Marcus May is all over it. He gets a hand on it, but he can't make the grab, so the drive continues. 3rd down was an incompletion, so they kick another field goal to shrink the deficit to 1. They now trail 7-6. 2nd and 9, Jets in their own territory. Dennis Gardick sends them back even further. A loss of 7 on the sack to set up a 3rd and 16. They would not convert the 3rd down, and the Falcons force a 3-and-out. After another Falcons punt, it's Zach Wilson back to pass. The pocket collapses a bit, and he rolls right into Dennis Gardick, who takes him down hard for his 2nd sack of the day. It looked like Wilson was slow to get up there, but he would be able to stay in the game. Well, for one more play at least. It's 3rd and 19, and Wilson sees nothing downfield, so he tries to take it himself, and that was not ideal. He scrambles to the right and gets twisted down by Dante Fowler Jr. The ball pops loose, and so does Wilson's shoulder. Fumble recovered by A.J. Terrell, but the Jets have a bigger issue to worry about. Their captain has a dislocated shoulder and won't return to the game. Falcons' drive starts on the 21. They get 13 of them here on 2nd down. Doege takes the snap and rolls out to the right side where Kyle Pitts breaks off his block and gets open for the dink and or dunk. But the run after the catch was good for the 1st down, and they're set up on the 6th with 1st and goal at the 2-minute warning. Very next play, Isaiah Spiller takes it to the right side and bumps his way into the end zone. Falcons retake the lead 13-7. About a minute later now, backup quarterback James Morgan gets his first chance to throw, and he does okay. He hits Tyler Kroft on the right sideline for 33 yards, and the Jets are thinking, all right, we might have something here in this guy. Well, maybe not. 2 plays later, Morgan's throwing again. He drops back, he scans, he rolls left, he scans again, he waits, and then eventually he tries to force one into the end zone through triple coverage. Dan Chisena is there to make the play, and the Jets' drive ends without points on the board. So at halftime, the Falcons lead 13-7. 3rd quarter now, Jets have it, and Morgan comes out throwing. Not shying away from it even after the pick to end the half. It's a short one to Michael Carter, who makes a couple of guys miss. He takes it to the 31 for the 1st down. Next play, he throws again, and this time it's Tyquan Thornton making the catch and run. He takes it to the 13, and on back-to-back plays, the backup quarterback makes passes for 12 and 18 yards. Starting to feel it now. A few plays later, it's Michael Carter again for his second of 3 rushing touchdowns on the day, and the Jets go back on top after the extra point, 14-13. Following a Falcons punt here, Morgan's feeling himself and he goes back to the air, and it seems like he's got a man, but Kendall Sheffield snatches it from behind the receiver. He takes it back for the score, uncontested, and just like that, the Jets' lead is gone. The Falcons would go for 2 to make it a 7-point game. Out of the shotgun, they look to pass. It's going to be the tight end Kyle Pitts on the right side. 2-point conversion is good, and the Falcons lead 21-14. 3rd and 1 for the Jets looking to respond. They run the option, but it looks like someone forgot to tell Carter that he was the option. Morgan tries to pitch. It bounces off Carter, who looked like he wasn't expecting the ball to come his way. He's had a delayed reaction, and Alexander Johnson scoops it up and runs it in, and just like that, the Falcons lead doubles, and time is starting to run out for the boys wearing green. This next play might have been the dagger in the chest for New York. Morgan drops back and throws to the right side where Duron Harmon makes a nice play on the ball, and for the second Jets drive in a row, Atlanta would add on. Touchdown Falcons once again, and the score is 35-14. In just a few minutes, the Jets went from down 1 possession to down 3. Absolutely brutal break for the Jets, Jets. Dennis Gardeck had himself a game. 2 sacks in the first half, and you get another one here. Another 9-yard loss, and you can feel the wheels falling off for New York. Well, unless... Very next play, 2nd and 19, and Morgan says, "Not so fast, dirty birds." He hits Trayvon Wesco, who takes it 26 yards to the Falcons' 25, and if the Jets can score quickly, they're still very much in this game, as long as that D can hold up. After an incomplete pass on 1st down, they go to the ground on 2nd, where Michael Carter scoots ahead for 18 yards. His team now just 7 yards away from pay dirt. They're not going to want to lag at all because they still need a couple more, assuming they score here. They gain 3 on 1st, and here on 2nd, Michael Carter picks up number 3. They close the gap a little bit, scores 35-21. They're going to need to get the ball back quick if they want a chance of coming back in this one. They do get it back, but Atlanta manages to save 3 minutes off the clock before they punt. So the Jets have to move fast. They pass from their 11, and Morgan hits Robert Tonyan over the middle for 27, mark him down at the 38. They get the ball to the 50 on the next play, but the play after that, the pass protection breaks down, and Grady Jarrett storms in for the sack. He forces a fumble, but it's recovered by the Jets, and they live to fight another down. And I do mean just another down. Morgan throws deep over the middle, and Harmon times the hit perfectly, popping that ball up and right into the waiting hands of Dan Chisena, his second pick of the day, and that would do it. Atlanta moves to 8-3, still 3 games back of undefeated Tampa Bay, but maintaining their playoff spot, at least for the time being. New York drops to 8-3, but they still have a bit of a cushion between them and Buffalo. Denver, Pittsburgh, and Baltimore all won this week to improve their records to 9-2, but since the Jets lead the East and Baltimore and Pittsburgh are in the same division, Pittsburgh takes the 2 seed and Baltimore stays at number 5. Right now it's Denver, Pittsburgh, Jacksonville, and then the Jets at number 4. There's still a lot of football to be played before it's all said and done. And that's going to do it for us here. I'm Ace510. For more Max coverage, including live game broadcasts, follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/Ace510. Also subscribe here on YouTube so you don't miss any of the best highlights, and subscribe to the Triple Coverage podcast to stay up to date in the world of sports. For players in the league, make sure to archive your stream so you don't miss your chance to be featured in a video like this. Final score of this one, Atlanta 35, New York 21. We will see you next time right here on Ace 510.